check it out, check it out. Now, it's hard being a Drake fanatic, man, especially in the position I am, because people gonna want to call me a stan if I give Drake an ounce of fucking credit, okay? That's why a lot of times, anytime I give him credit, man, I gotta go equally as hard when there's any allegations of ghostwriting or any other fuckery that he takes part in. It is what it is. I'm trying to be objective, okay? Now, one thing I was definitely critical of Drake with is the whole thing about ghostwriting, okay? I think Drake is blurring this line of saying, yo, hey, we collaborated. But nigga, what is a fucking collaboration if a nigga bring a finished song to you and you sing it over in your voice and change 5 words? Is that a collaboration, or did that nigga just spoon feed you a hit? Now, that's a big problem of mine, especially when I look at Drake to be so great, okay? All his explanations, they just haven't really gave me the confidence that I need to really say he's so dope. And, of course, I think he could write, but it still remains to be seen, because after Meek kind of exposed how he did his songs and he did his albums, we're all now wondering what's him and what's not him. Now, y'all all know this is sensitive nigga season if you don't know. Okay, I graduated college like 3-4 years ago, and listen, when it came to like October, November, this is when all the sensitive niggas, they thrive, okay? It's called cuffing season, okay? This is the era of late night Texas. This is joint when Drake music go the hardest in like October, November, December. It's cold. You might be driving home from the club, and you might be like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. Man, I might just wife a chick up. Fuck all this chasing thought shit, you know what I mean? Listen, that's just how it is. Sensitive niggas be living around this time of year, okay? Now, I don't know if Drake is in his feelings, because we all know it's Aubrey season now, right? But Drake obviously got triggered by a comment today, and if you don't know, today is the 6-year anniversary of Take Care, the album being out, and that's my personal favorite Drake album. I think that's a personal classic. I don't think the culture has accepted that album as a classic, but to me, that shit a classic, all right? That's just for me, because I rock with that shit, okay? Now, we all usually say, at least if you're one of Drake core fans, that's the peak of Drake, okay? The whole aura that was created, that sound that was mastered, and we give credit to not only him, but of course the Weeknd. Now, the Weeknd came out on record and said, bruh, okay? And actually, before I say what he said, let me tell you how Drake got triggered. Now, everybody's posting pictures of Drake, like, because Drake had Instagram a picture of him looking at track list, like 6 years ago when he was about to drop the project, and he put the picture up and he said, oh man, listen, this is when I was about to, like, going over the track listings of the first draft, and everybody's giving him compliments except for one fan who said, yeah, all right, nigga, you looking at a track listing of what the Weeknd wrote, nigga. Now, Drake got mad and responded in Instagram comments by saying, Abel co-wrote on Shot For Me in Practice. Obviously was featured on Crew Love and The Ride, and that's fucking it. There's 20 songs on that album. Don't try me, nigga. Now, clearly, he is saying all this talk that the Weeknd is the reason why Take Care is so good. That's bullshit. Now, Drake, let's be clear. First of all, it's 19 tracks. That's yours on the whole album. Kendrick has a song on that album, right? But we also have to go by what the Weeknd told us, all right? Now, the Weeknd had previously told us that, he said, and this is what he said verbatim, he says, House of Balloons was actually supposed to have more song than it does. I had so many records left, and then Take Care came through. Crew Love, Shot For Me, and The Ride were supposed to be on House of Balloons, okay? He said, I felt like The Ride was the last one and it wasn't done yet. Drake heard it was like, this is crazy. Now, he also said he gave Drake about 6 records. He's credited for like 5 on the projects, okay? By the way, the ones that Drake said he's right about, he's credited for Shot For Me, Practice, Crew Love, and The Ride, but also Good One Goes and Cameras or whatever, that joint song. Now, this is where I don't like Drake downplaying it. If I'm listening to Abel, and Abel's The Weeknd clearly, The Weeknd didn't say, oh, he's featured on motherfucking Crew Love and The Ride. I just read what he said. He clearly said, I gave him the song. Nigga, if I give you the song, don't try to downplay my contribution to your goddamn record by like acting like I only gave a feature. Nigga, I gave you the fucking song. Yes, it's your song, but I gave it to you, nigga. Don't act like I ain't give it to you. So this is one of those things where I think Drake using vague words could make fans feel better, but he's not really addressing what people are really saying. niggas are getting at you and are crediting the Weeknd for your best project because they realize the Weeknd gave you some of the best songs. And when he gave you some of the best songs, that's the reason why people want that sound again. But it's not only you that created it, it's of course the Weeknd. So obviously this comment here is downplaying what the Weeknd has told us, which is definitely contradicting to this. Again, I love the project, but this ghostwriting thing is going to haunt Drake forever. It's going to haunt Drake forever. And we all know collaborations happen. We all know people give each other's records. And again, this wouldn't be that big of a deal had Meek not exposed them with this whole Quentin Miller shit. Now people are questioning every fucking bar, every fucking line that he says. Is it him? Is it a writer? Which writer is this? Who could it be now? That's what it is. And that's the gift of the curse of being Drake. Because with all that success, that credibility, that goddamn, where people look at you and be like, yo, you're that nigga. The potency for your penmanship will not be respected, unfortunately, by the purist. All right? Get a comment box. Guys, like them, subscribe. What do you guys think about Take Care 6 years later? Do you think it's a classic? What do you think about Drake discography since then? Do you think the Weeknd was the person who was really behind that? Do you credit it to the Weeknd, or do you credit Drake for helping the Weeknd out? You guys let me know. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks.